Hello. Today we'd like to talk about progress. Um, Progress as we see it in fiction becoming reality. We have many examples of works of fiction, movies, films, adaptations of books, stories, um, fictitious at the beginning, in the mind of the author, and that become reality thanks to technology or scientific discovery. And so, as an example, I would like to take um, the idea of cloning um, and genetic manipulation. So, um, immediately, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley comes to mind, um, a dystopia where society is basically created by cloning. And it's an idea that existed at the time, but a whole society based on cloning was a scary sort of thing. Today, so that was back in 1932. And today, we've already seen as long ago as 1997 the cloning of a mammal, a sheep. And the sheep was named Dolly, and she actually lived for quite a number of years. So it was successful. And this happened in Scotland in 1997. Again, we have some examples just 2 years ago in China where doctors and scientists created not just a mammal but monkeys, who two monkeys, in fact, so they were twin clones, I suppose, and and so this was a step towards human cloning, I suppose. Makes us a little afraid. Another example is in a film called Gattaca. It was released in 1997, the same year as Dolly the Sheep. And it's about a society where one can choose whether they'll have a boy or a girl baby by genetic manipulation. And genetic manipulation has been around since in vitro fertilization began. And in more recent times, particularly in California, around 2009, a fertility clinic, which helped people have babies who could not, managed to change the genetics and offer people the opportunity to decide if they would have a baby with brown or blonde hair or blue or green or brown eyes, and it eventually gave clients the opportunity to choose whether they would have a boy or a girl. So here we have two examples of how fiction, imagination in the minds of writers and movie directors, screenplay writers, have in fact become reality in events that are more recent. It does make us wonder if some of the science fiction movies and stories that we have today might one day become reality. Something to think about.